Hey guys, another sort of quickie coming up. I wasn't going to bother to document this, but I thought it might still be of interest to one or two people. Jody of Welding Tips and Tricks has got a very nice third-hand deal that was made by somebody in solid copper. Very, very nice. Anyway, I thought, well, I'll make something similar just for the odd occasion where it can be a useful adjunct when welding. And it wants to be heavy, or fairly heavy. Now it so happens, amongst all my stuff, I've got these. These are spare from a bike windshield, and I think they're almost ideal. You know, this block, this was the end, let me see, it was right at the end of a length, and the very end it had been guillotined, I think, sheared, and it was pretty messy. In fact, the whole thing was messy, and I doubt if I'd have used it for anything precision. But I've run a face cutter over all sides just to clean it up a bit. And the plan is, if you can see my drawings on there with the reflections, very rough. This is this is what we might call a mega tolerance deal, or non-tolerance. So the idea is, here we'll drill 3/8, so we'll have a splay on those two legs, alright, and then the third leg, the operational one, we'll put on the work. That's just going to go straight in the middle here, alright. And I'm drilling just above centre. I want the weight of this, the centre of gravity, to be reasonably low. And I think what I'll do first, I'll drill 4 set screws, and then when I drill the 3/8 I won't have to worry about deburring so much. So that's the plan. I'll come back to you in a little bit. Alright, I meant to say actually earlier that bit there and that bit there, that's the sheared end of the bar, and I didn't see any point in taking it all the way down to there. So that's not perfect, but it's good enough. So anyway, what we've got here, I've drilled and tapped for 1/4 set screws, and then these lines are purely for eyeballing to get my drill angle, and that end is just straight in. So we've got a couple to do there. I'll set that up in the mill. Alright, I'm going to drill the holes down. This is just Mark 1 eyeball for the angle, and we've milled a flat here, then a centre drill, and I'm just going down with this whatever it is, 3/16, just to get a hole down the middle. Not quite 1.25 inches. That grub set screw there is quite spot on centre, but it's really not important on these. So I'll go down with the 3/8. Right, clear up some mess and flip it over, and we'll do the other side. Let's finish the other side on this bit. Okay, that's those two awkward ones done. I'll flip it over and go in from the other end. I had to zoom back out a bit because I don't know whether the heat's affecting the focus on the camera or what. Just finishing this third hole, and I think the bottom of this one intersects with the other two. That was basically what I expected. Not that it matters. Yep, I think that met up with the other two holes, and I think I'll have to run a reamer down there somehow. I think that rod's going to be a bit tight because it's chromed, so I'll have to see what we can do to ease that. I thought I'd just finish the edges off with a slight chamfer, not a whole one, but just enough on the long axis. The ends I'm not going to bother with. And the trouble is with the chamfering, it's the vibration's terrible. Hate it. There you go. I hate those little needles. Those are the ones that get in your skin. Right, we'll go back to the bench in a minute and try and wrap that up. Well, there it is. Let's put the set screws in there. This end I came a little bit close to the edge on that. The milling cutter vibrated a bit. Not too desperate. And I don't know whether that's met up fairly symmetrically. I don't know what it shows like from this end. But that actually, because it was only lashed up, I mean I didn't do much in the way of dimensioning. Anyway, that's academic. It's not very important that that worked. I have run the reamer down, and the rods are still pretty darn tight. And these set screws, there may actually be a bit of burr at the bottom of the thread, because I haven't really cleaned it up yet. I ought to run the tap through, to be honest, but I don't think they've got to go in very far. So there's a bit of tidying up to do, and I'll probably de-sweat it and degrease it and give it a coat of matte black or something, because otherwise it'll just rust to blazes. So we'll put one in here. Now, where was I? Memory card went full. I didn't keep track of it. So anyway, yeah, we'll put that one in. They're still a bit tight, so possibly the set screws are not totally necessary. Let's do those two up. I think the thread is still got some bits in it at the bottom there. And then this one, which is the, shall we say, the business end, I'll get that roughly square. And there we are. Zoom out a bit more. Oh, I'm fully out. Anyway, there it is. This little table's not really big enough, but I don't know whether I've got these, well, they're sort of lined up, but these can be rotated to come further out for a wider base. But putting that there and having my finger as the welding workpiece, it's quite a good bit of weight. Quite handy, quite adequate for making a tack. And as I said, I think it's a pity about these bits that I missed. That annoys me a bit, but it was a tatty piece of steel, and I think that would probably need another 20 thou plus to come off. So I'm happy with that. And we'll put some black paint on there later, so the next time I've got to clean up a few little edges here and there, but otherwise we're done. These are probably a little bit long, but I think the moment, shall we say, being as it is about 15 inches, 14, don't know, 14 inch, so that the moment there, that distance of that weight from the two legs gives quite a good bit of useful weight. This one we could shorten, maybe, might even shorten that one. Anyway, that basically is it, guys, apart from some paint. So that's another little project out of the way. And then the next one I think is, still got a few T-nuts to make. Plenty of things on the back burner really. So I'll see you soon, hopefully. Alrighty, bye for now. Thanks for watching.